Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 postseason is on the air. We are at Stade Olympique. This is Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Montreal Expos. This series is tied at 1 game apiece. A very important game here, 3, who will be facing elimination in Game 4 on Friday. So what will happen tonight as these two teams went ahead and traded victories at Three Rivers? The Expos would like to finish this series here at Olympique Stadium and not have to go back to Pittsburgh. The Pirates would like to finish this series here as well, but they want to win the 2 games here on the road. We will see what happens tonight in this big game. Jeremy Brooks and Doug Hunt are first to join us here at Stade Olympique. So tonight, let's see what happens as we continue our postseason action. We're now in the 3rd round of the Division Series games. So let's get right to it. Starting pitcher for the Montreal Expos tonight, their number 4 starter, John Dopson. 3 wins, 11 losses, but a 3.04 ERA. Kind of tells me he didn't get much run support for the Expos in 88, but he gets the call tonight. So we are all set and ready to go. Olympique Stadium is packed with Expo fans and a few Bucks fans, I'm sure, sprinkled in who made the trip north of the border. Let's get right to it. Let's begin Game 3 of this series. Leading off for the Pirates will be the left fielder, Barry Bonds. 0 for 7 for the series. He's still looking for his first hit. We are using blue, white, and powder blue dice. Expos are the home team. We are ready to go, and we are ready to play as, going to the Jays home opener. Take some good pictures there, Mr. Brooks, if you could. I heard there were some renovations done to Rogers Center, so if you could, maybe get like into the 2nd level and take a shot behind the plate, take a nice picture, and post it somewhere. Maybe post it in the Universal Baseball Lounge, because I'll be doing that with City Field when I go next month. Let's get to the top of the 1st. Let's play some more Division Series baseball. Dopson, 2-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Bonds, 3-5. It's a fly out to right field. And Hubie Brooks will get there and make the catch for out number 1. Let's see. 1 out. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Jose Lean. Not doing too bad. He's 4 for 8 for the 2 games. Dopson will go ahead and pitch. Frank Roszank and Brian B. join us here at Olympique Stadium. Dopson, 2-2. Walk plus. That 9 is ball 4. And Lean will walk. Stade Olympique adds 1 to strikeouts, but subtracts 1 from walks. Runner on base for the Pirates. Here comes the center fielder, Andy Van Slyke. He is 1 for 7 for the series. Leaned on at first. He had 15 stolen bases. That is a 10. He will stay put. Dopson will go ahead and pitch. Dopson, 3-6, strikeout 14. Cold strike 3 on Van Slyke. He got him. And that is the first strikeout for Dopson. He had 101 of them in 88. And Dopson did have 55 walks that year, too. But there are 2 outs as he gets Van Slyke. And the next bat will be the 3rd baseman, Bobby Bonilla. Yes, the Mets are still paying him. He is 0 for 7 for the postseason so far. Bonilla is also looking for his first hit. Dwayne Martz joins us here at Olympique Stadium. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 14. Leaned on it first. Dopson, 4-5, strikeout 7. He got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 2. And nothing across except a walk. And we will go to the bottom of the 1st. Starting pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight, their number 3 starter, John Smiley. 13 wins, 11 losses, a 3.25 ERA. And he gets the call for the Bucks here tonight. So now we go to the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Expos will be center fielder Otis Nixon. He is 1 for 12 for the series. Smiley will go ahead and pitch. Smiley, 1-5, wild pitch, ball 1. 4-2, hit by pitch, 6. Nope, that's high. Nixon, 6-5, and that's a fly out to right. And it will be Glenn Wilson making the play, 1 out. Expos are using a lineup designed against left-handed pitching, so are a few platoon payers. Coming up next for the Expos will be Tracy Jones. He is in left field for this series. This is his first appearance, 295 average, 3 homers, 24 RBIs. Tracy Jones will bat for the Expos here, as the Expos do have a left-handed lineup. Smiley, 6-6 against the righty. That's a blank. Jones, 6-1, popped out to third base. And Bonilla will get to that and make the play, 2 down. Steeler fan joins us here at Stade Olympique. Next up will be the first baseman, the big cat, Andres Galarraga. He's 3 for 11 for the series. Smiley will go ahead and pitch. Smiley, 2-2, possible error. Galarraga, 4-3. That's a base hit to left field. It'll be a single. Bonds an error rating of 4, and that is a 4, and it's going to get by him. It's going to go to the wall. Galarraga will make second automatically. And Bonds, let's see, has a 0 arm, a 1-3. Galarraga will take third, and he will. So that's going to be a single and an error. So that is a base hit and an E7 on Bonds as he misplays the ball out there and allows the Expos to get a runner on third base. And that is the first error on the Pirates. And now a chance for the Expos, right fielder Hubie Brooks. He is 2 for 10 for the series. Runner on at third. And a strategy roll coming up. That's a 16, nothing happening. Can the Expos take advantage of the error? Smiley with the pitch. 2-2, possible error again. Brooks, 5-4, ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Bonilla. His error rating is a 14. That's a 10. He's going to pick it up, and he's going to drop it, and everyone's going to be safe. Galarraga comes in to score. It's 1-0 Expos. As Bonds makes an error, and now Bonilla makes an error. And that error brings in a run. And that is an E5, and that is the second error on the Pirates in this inning. And already the Expos up 1-0. And now we'll see the third baseman, Tim Wallach. He is 3 for 12 for the postseason. For the postseason, 2 men down, but an error brings in a run. Brooks on it first, and that is a 16. He will stay put. Smiley will go ahead and pitch. Smiley, 2-2, again with a possible error. Wallach, 1-5, and that's going to be a double to left field. That's a double to left. Again, that's hit to Bonds. His error rating is a 4. He won't make an error. Normal runner advancement. Brooks, base runner 2, but with 2 outs, it's a 3. A double to left, -1. Brooks scores on a 2 or lower, and he will not. Brooks will hold it third. As no error made by Bonds this time, but it can't get the run in. But that is a double by Wallach. And Smiley not happy on the mound with some bad defense done by the Pirates so far. Next up will be the second baseman, Rex Hudler. Hudler is 4 for 11 for the postseason, and he does have a home run. Runners at second and third. Anything on the strat? The 4 says no. Smiley will pitch to Hudler. Fans here at Olympic Stadium would like to see some more runs. Smiley, 1-2 against the righty. It's a blank. Hudler, 2-4, and that's a grounder to short. Up with it is Oberkfell. He will toss it over and retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors. The Pirates' sloppy defense out there But they're only lucky they only gave up a run, and it's 1-0 after one. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Pirates will be the first baseman, Sid Bream. He is 2 for 8 for the series. Dopson will go ahead and pitch. Dopson, 5-6. That's a pitcher result, and that one is going to be an out. And it will be a ground ball hit to short, taken care of by Rivera, and that's out number 1. 1 down. And the next batter is the right fielder, Glenn Wilson. Wilson was with the Seattle Mariners most of 1988, wound up on the Pirates later. He does make the playoff roster. Wilson is 2 for 7, but he does have a big-time home run in the bottom of the 9th inning in Game 1. Clee baseball fan joins us here at Olympique Stadium. Dopson, 5-4, wild pitch, ball 1. Dopson, 5-5, that's at the park. Olympique Stadium, 3-1, that's a single. That'll be a base hit to right. And Wilson will go again and get a hit for himself. And now we'll see the catcher, Mike LaValliere, a.k.a. Spanky. LaValliere is 0 for 6. He's still looking for his first hit of the series. Wilson did have a stolen base. Nothing on there. Dopson will pitch to LaValliere. Everyone coming in here. Glenn Wilson on it first. Dopson with the pitch. Dopson, 4-3, range play. LaValliere, 1-4, ground ball to third. That ball is at the Wallach. His range is a 5, but at double play depth, it's a 4. But he will make the play. 3-3-4. Second base, pivot, Hudler, 0. A 1-4, it's a double play. They got it. Side retired. 5-4-3 double play. No runs and a hit for the Pirates. And we'll go to the bottom of the second as Dopson gets the pitcher's best friend. Leading off for the Expos will be the catcher, Nelson Santovania. He is 3 for 10 for the postseason, and he has a home run. 1-0 Expos, bottom of the second. Smiley, 4-4, range play at the park. Santovania, 4-1, against the lefty. That's a base hit past third, but it's a chance for Bonilla as a range play. His range is a 3, and that is a 2. Nice play by Bonilla, and he'll throw him out, 1 out. So that turns a single into an out, 1 away. The next batter will be the shortstop, Luis Rivera. He is making his first starting appearance in the postseason. I use him against left-handed pitching, a .224 average, 4 homers, 30 RBIs, as Rivera is in the game against lefties. 1-0 Expos. Smiley, 4-3 against the righty. That's a blank. Rivera, 1-1, popped out to second base and leaned. We'll get to it, 2 down. And that'll bring up the pitcher, John Dopson, an .059 average with an RBI, but he is capable of getting hits. Smiley will go ahead and pitch. Smiley, 5-1, that's at the park. Olympique Stadium, 6-6, and that's a ground ball hit to second base. Once again, leaned will take care of that. Toss it over. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 1-0 Expos after 2. In this very big Game 3 of this series. We go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Pirates will be the shortstop, Ken Oberkfell. Oberkfell was with the Atlanta Braves most of 1988. Wound up on the Pirates very late, but good enough to make the postseason. Oberkfell is 1 for 5 for the series so far. Dopson will make the pitch. Dopson, 2-6, strikeout 10. That is high. Oberkfell, a 6-5, and that's a single. He slaps that past second base, and Oberkfell will get a leadoff hit. That'll bring up the pitcher, John Smiley, an .079 average and RBI. Infield will bring in the corners, expecting the bunt. The bunt is called, and they'll go ahead and lay it down. Dopson with the pitch. Dopson, 5-2 against the lefty. That is a blank. Smiley gets to lay down the bunt, and that is a 4. That is bunted right at the first baseman. He's in, so his bunt rating is a 3. That is a 3, and that's going to be a successful sacrifice bunt, as that is picked up there by Galarraga, and he will give it to Dopson as Oberkfell moves to second, and that is 1 out. A nice bunt there by Smiley. And now a runner in scoring position. Here comes Bonds, Barry Bonds, and Bonds is 0 for 1. Dopson will go ahead, prepare to pitch. Anything on the strat? The 2 says no. Well, actually, Oberkfell gets the steal sign to go to third, but he's going to stay at second. Dobson will go ahead and pitch. Dopson, 4-2, strikeout 5, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 3 for Dopson, 2 down. Now the batter is leaned. Leaned walked his first time up. Nothing on the strat. Oberkfell stays at second base. Dopson will set up there and pitch. Dopson, 1-6. That's at the park. Olympique Stadium, 4-3. That is a home run to the pull side. Against a righty, Lean needs a 2. The 20 is way too high, and that's going to be a fly, and that will be a fly out to left. And Jones is going to get there, and he will make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit, as Lean gives one a ride, but way short. And we'll go to the bottom of the third with a 1-0 lead here by the Expos. MLB umpires are absolutely terrible. Oh, I know that. I know that's right. I know that's right. Leading off for the Expos will be Otis Nixon. He's 0 for 1. Smiley will go ahead and pitch. Smiley, 4-1, strikeout. Got him easily. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the first strikeout for Smiley at 129 of them in 88. Next batter is Jones. He's 0 for 1. Smiley sets up and pitches. Smiley, 3-4. Error on a throw. Jones, 5-5. That's going to be a fly ball hit to right. And Wilson will make the play for out number 2. Texag, 75. And David Vega joins us here at Stade Olympique. Here comes the big cat. Galarraga got a base hit and scored later. 1-0 Expos here, bottom of the third. Smiley with the pitch. Smiley, 3-2, range play. Galarraga, 6-6. That's a fly ball hit to right field. That's hit to Wilson. His range is a 2. That is a 5. That's going to drop, and it's going to be a base hit for the big cat. So Galarraga gets his second hit of the game. He'll hold it first. And that'll bring up Brooks. Brooks reached on an error his first time up, which allowed Galarraga to score. And let's see what happens here. Strategy roll. That is a 1. Galarraga gets the steal sign. 15 plus 2 is 17. LaValliere minus 1 is 16. I'm going to send him. Galarraga on his way to second. A 1-16. He is safe. It's a 17, of course. He's out. Side retired. And that's all, and that's enough said. No runs, a hit for the Expos, as Galarraga has an 80% chance to get to second base, and he gets thrown out, and that'll end the inning. 1-0 Expos here, as the D20 continues to be very, very evil. We go to the top of the fourth. But that was a nice throw by Mike LaValliere, who got him at second base. Andy Van Slyke leads off for the Bucks. He's 0 for 1. Expos and Pirates tied at 1 in this division series. Dopson with the pitch. 5-6. That's a pitcher result. The 9 is high. Van Slyke 4-1. That's a fly ball hit to right. And Brooks will get to it. And that is out number 1. With the Mets losing last night, every series now is going at least 4. Here's Bonilla, who just collected another paycheck from the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Dopson will go ahead and pitch. Dopson, 6-3. Home run chance. Switch left. A 1-3. The 14 is high. Bonilla, 3-1. And instead he grounds it to short. Taken care of there by Rivera. And that's 2 outs. Next up is Coffey and Bream. And he is 0 for 1. Dopson goes ahead and pitches. Dopson, 4-5, strikeout 17, that is high. Bream, 2-6, and against a righty, that's going to be a base hit. He'll slap that past second base. And Bream gets his first hit of the game. Next up is Wilson. He gets a few boos here from the Olympic Stadium crowd, knowing if it wasn't for the home run in Game 1, who knows if the Expos would have a 2-0 lead in this series. Wilson is 1 for 1. Anything on the strat? The 19. Wilson does get the bunt sign, but he's going to swing. Actually, there's no need for double play depth. There are 2 outs. Dopson will go ahead and pitch. Dopson, 3-4, strikeout 19. That is high. Wilson, 1-2, and he comes through with a base hit to left field. It'll be a single. Bream, a base runner 3 with 2 outs. Single to left, -1. A 1 or a 2, he'll take third. It's a 6. Left fielder is Jones. Has a +1 arm. A 1 or a 2, there could be an out. And it is a 6, and Bream will get back to second base as the ball comes in very quickly. So another base hit for Wilson. He's 2 for 2. And here comes LaValliere. Spanky is 0 for 1. Still 2 outs here. Strat, nothing on the 10. Dopson, a little bit of jam here in the top of the 4th. Fans here at Olympic Stadium hoping for a good pitch. Dopson, 6-6 against the lefty. Blank. LaValliere, 3-3. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 13. And against the righty, that's going to be a base hit to left. Will it score Bream, though? Base runner 3. Base runner 3, single to left, plus with base runner 3 with 2 outs, I should say. +2 is a 5. A 1-5. Bream will score, and he does. Bream will come around and score. Wilson will hold at second base. LaValliere holds at first. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1. As LaValliere goes ahead and gets a big RBI single. That's 3 straight base hits in a row after 2 quick outs. The batter now is Oberkfell, and he's 1 for 1. But now we're tied at 1 here. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 14. Wilson on at second, LaValliere on at first. That's a very colorful field right now. Montreal, Seattle, Pittsburgh, and Atlanta. That's a very comfortable, colorful field right there. You almost think it was an all-star game. Dopson will go ahead and pitch. Dopson, 3-4, strikeout 6, cold strike 3 on Oberkfell. He will go out, and that'll retire the side. Strikeout number 4 for Dopson. 1 run on 3 hits for the Pirates, and we will go to the bottom of the 4th. One of the reasons why I like Inside Pitch, you get colorful cards. Get a colorful baseball field once in a while, even though they're not on the team they're supposed to be on, but it doesn't matter to me. Hubie Brooks leads off for the Expos. He reached on an error his first time up. He was the man at the plate when Galarraga was thrown out at second base. Tied at 1. Smiley, 3-6 against the righty. Blank. Brooks, 3-1. That's a hit to center field. That is an 11. And Brooks is going to hit one of the deep part of center field. And that's going to be a triple. Brooks rounding second. He'll try for third. He'll slide in safe. And the go-ahead run is 90 feet away. Brooks goes ahead and smacks a triple. He'll wind up at third. And the batter now is Wallach, who's had a habit of bringing in runs. Wallach got a double his first time up. Brooks on at third. The infield is in. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 15. Smiley will pitch to Wallach. Smiley, 1-5. Wild pitch? No. That would have been an automatic run, but that will be balled one. Smiley will do it again. 1-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Wallach, 5-2. Ground ball to first base. Brooks will be held, and the play will be made easily there by Bream, and that's out number one. And Brooks with the infield in had no chance to score anyway. So Brooks stays at first, one out. And the next batter is Hudler. Hudler is 0 for 1. Infield still in. Strat. That is a 1, but Brooks staying put. Smiley will now deal with Hudler. Fans here at Olympic Stadium looking for a hit. Smiley, 4-3 against the righty. Blank. Hudler, 1-4. Fly ball to right field. Now getting to that is Wilson. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Hudler, sacrifice fly of 2. Will not score Brooks that way. Brooks base runner 2. Wilson -1 arm. Brooks scores on a 1. And he does! Brooks just slides in under the tag and scores! Expos retake the lead. And Wilson is really livid. He thought he got him. But that'll go as a sacrifice fly to right. And the Expos now have a 2-1 lead. Stadium cheers. Yippee! Wilson wants a replay. Oh, yeah, that's right. They didn't have it that year. They didn't have it back then. The umpire called him safe. And judging the replay, it does look very close, but, well, there are no replays in 1988. Santovina is next. He's 0 for 1. Smiley will go ahead and deal it. 3-4, error on a throw. Santovina, 4-5, ground ball to short. Ball is hit to Obertfeld. His error rating is a 0. He only won't make a throwing error. He'll go ahead and throw that over to first and retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit, a sacrifice fly. The Expos have a 2-1 lead now after 4. We go to the top of the 5th inning here. Dopson back on the mound. 2-1 Spos. Again, a low-scoring game. Most of these games have been low-scoring. Leading off for the Pirates will be the pitcher, John Smiley. He's 0 for 1. Dopson will deal. Dopson, 2-3, strikeout 7, and he gets him easily. And that's strikeout number 5 for Dopson, 1 out. Bonds is next. He's 0 for 1. He's 0 for 2. Bonds still looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 9. Dopson will go ahead and pitch. Dopson, 5-5. That's at the park. Olympic Stadium, 6-4. And that's a ground ball to third. That'll be handled by Wallach. He'll get Bonds out number 2. Wow, Bonds is now 0 for 10. Here's Leaned. Leaned is 0 for 1 with a walk. Are the Marlins worse than normal? Phillies are pounding them. Yeah, they really are. The Marlins have a little bit of talent on the team, but everybody, you got Luis Arias, who is the real deal, and you got Alcantara, but after that, there really isn't anybody else that really scares you on the Marlins. And Jazz Chisholm is being hyped up, and I really don't think, and he was put on the MLB The Show game this year, and I really don't think he's that good. Dopson will pitch. Dopson, 3-1, blank, leaned, 3-5. That's a fly out to left, and Jones will get to it, and he makes the catch. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. Nice job by Dopson. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Expos have a 2-1 lead here. Luis Rivera leaves off. He is 0 for 1. Smiley will go ahead and pitch. Smiley, 5-1. That's at the park. Olympique Stadium getting a lot of work. Olympique Stadium, 1-4 to fly out to center. Van Slyke will come under it and put it away. 1 down. Next batter is Dopson. Dopson is 0 for 1. Smiley will go ahead and pitch. Smiley, 3-6 against a righty. It's a blank. Dopson, 5-4. Grounder to second base, and Leaned will handle that easily. 2 down. 2 outs. Next batter is Nixon. Nixon is 0 for 2. Smiley will go ahead and settle in. Fans here at Olympique Stadium do like the 2-1 lead. Smiley, 3-1. Range play. Nixon, 3-4. Line drive to short. Range play for Oberkfell. His range is a 1, and that's a 4. It'll be a base hit. That's the one thing about Oberkfell. Lousy range at shortstop, but Nixon will get a single and keep the inning alive. And the next batter is Jones, and Jones is 0 for 2. Nixon had 46 stolen bases, and that is a 5, and he's going. 16 plus 2 is 18. LeVire -1 is 17. Otis Nixon takes off for second. A 1-17, he is safe. It's an 11. He will get under the tag. Stolen base for Nixon, and he will hold at second base for now. So now a runner in scoring position, re-rolling the strat. This time Nixon will stay put. Smiley will go ahead and pitch to Jones. Yeah, O'Neal Cruz getting hurt. He's going to be out for like 3. I heard about at least, maybe, possibly 3 or 4 months. Nixon on at second. Smiley with the pitch. 3-3, strikeout 11. That is high. Jones, 3-2. It's a fly out to right. And Wilson will get to it. And he'll make the catch. No runs and a hit and a stolen base. The Expos holding on to a 2-1 lead after 5. Is it because the batters really can't hit in this postseason, or is the pitching just too darn good? Way things are going, and maybe the first time in any of my postseasons, an MVP could be a pitcher. And I do have a calculations for that for an MVP if I have to choose a pitcher, if there are no batters worthy of getting the MVP. We go to the top of the 6, 2-1. Andy Van Slyke leads off. He's 0 for 2. Dopson sets in with the pitch. Dopson, 2-3, strikeout 10, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 6 for Dopson. Here comes Bobby Bowe. He cashes another check from the Mets. He's also looking for his first hit like Bonds. Dopson will go ahead and deal it. Dopson, 2-1, strikeout 9. He got him. Struck him out. Strikeout number 7 for Dopson. He's got some heat today. 101 strikeouts in 88. And only 168 innings pitched, but he's feeling it tonight. Here's Cookies and Breen. He's 1 for 2. Dopson looking to go ahead and finish this inning off. Dopson, 1-1. That's a blank. Bream, 4-4. And that's a ground ball hit to first. Galarraga will take it himself. Tags the bag. Side retired. 1-2-3. Go the Pirates. Still 2-1 Expos going to the bottom of the 6th. Leading off is the Big Cat. Galarraga having a good night tonight, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Expos trying to maybe take a 2-1 series lead here and have home field for elimination on Friday. Smiley with the pitch. Smiley, 2-3, strikeout, 19. Just missed. Galarraga, 2-4, and that's a grounder to second base. Lean will handle that. And that's the first time Galarraga's retired, 1 down. Brooks is next. Brooks is 1 for 2. Had a triple his last time up and reached on an error. Smiley will go ahead and pitch. Smiley, 6-3. That's at the park. Olympique Stadium, 4-2. Single base hit to left field. Possible double. Brooks will turn around first, trying for second. Base runner 2. Bonds a 0 arm. A 1 or a 2. He'll be safe. It is a 4. Brooks puts on the brakes and heads back to first. So Brooks does not try to stretch it into a double, and he'll stay at first base. And here comes Wallach. Wallach is 1 for 2 with a double, infield double play depth. Brooks had 7 stolen bases. That is a 10. He ain't going anywhere. Smiley can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. Smiley will go ahead and pitch. Smiley, 5-6, error on a grounder. Wallach, 1-1. That's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to lean. His error rating is a 4. That's a 1. He's going to pick it up, trying to make the transfer, and he just drops it. Everybody is safe. And Smiley is livid. That's an E4 on leaned. That is the 3rd error on the Pirates in this game. As Lean cannot make the transfer, and now the batter is Hudler. Smiley is really mad out there, saying, can anybody here play some defense? 3 errors on the Pirates. Hudler is the next batter. He's 0 for 2, but he does have an RBI, sacrifice fly. Strategy roll, and that is a 3. Brooks will stay where he is. Smiley will now pitch to Hudler. Fans here at Olympic Stadium know this is a very good chance for the Expos. Smiley, 5-4 against the righty. Walk, 9, no. Hudler will swing, 2-4, and it is a ground ball to short. 1-1-2. Second base pivot, lean -1. The only way they turn a double play is on a 1. That is a 1. They're out of the inning, side retired. 6-4-3 double play. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 error. And even though the Pirates got out of it, Smiley going to go have a talk with Leland, saying, hey, we need some fun. These guys need to do their fundamental practice out there. After 6, it is still 2-1 Expos. We go to the top of the 7th. Dopson, he can pitch to 4 more before tiring. Glenn Wilson will lead off. He is 2 for 2 today, 2 singles. Dopson will make the pitch. Dopson, 2-5 against the righty. That's going to be an out, and it'll be a ground ball hit to short, handled by Rivera for out number 1. Next up is LaValliere. LaValliere is 1 for 2 with a single. Dopson, he'll go ahead and pitch. Dopson, 6-4. Home run result against the righty. LaValliere needs a 4. The 8 is too high. 5-4. But instead he gets a base hit to center field. So LaValliere didn't get all of it, but he'll send it into center. And that's his 2nd hit of the game. So tying run on base. The batter now is Oberkfell. Oberkfell 1 for 2. Infield at double play depth. LaValliere, that is a 1. He actually gets the steal sign. I don't think you steal with him. 12 plus 2 is 14. Santavini 0, but Oberkfell a good hitter. I'm not going to send him. I'm going to let Oberkfell swing. Dopson will go ahead and pitch. Dopson, 4-3. Range play. Oberkfell, 6-6. Ground ball to second. The ball is hit to Hudler with double play depth. His range is a 3. He's got it. 2, 2, 3. Shortstop, Pivot Rivera, +1 is a 4. No. Hudler had only one play as he had to dive for the ball, and the only play he has is the first to get Oberkfell, and that is 2 outs. So a nice play by Hudler. Pinch hitter coming up, John Smiley, the next batter, but the Pirates are going to go to the bench here. They got a big run at second base, so that'll be it for Smiley. Although if he loses this game, really ain't his fault because of the 3 errors. And let's see who the Pirates going to bring out to pitch. Come up to bat. Coming on to pinch hit for the Pirates will be R.J. Reynolds, 248 average, 6 homers, 51 RBIs. Reynolds will pinch hit here for the pitcher. 2 outs, top of the 7th, 2-1. Dopson looking in on Reynolds. Fans here at Olympique Stadium want a good pitch. And I guess I should do a strategy roll first. Strat. Nothing on the 5. LaValliere stays put. Dopson with the pitch. Dopson, 3-3. Error on a throw. Reynolds, 4-6. And that is going to be a base hit to center field. That's a single for Reynolds. Will there be a throwing error, though? Center fielder is Nixon. His error rating is a 1. That's the 3. There won't be a throwing error. It's normal advancement. Base runner 2 with 2 outs. Single to center, +1. A 1-3. LaValliere will score, and he does. LaValliere will come in to score. Reynolds a base runner of 4. Does he take second on the throw? No, he doesn't. He stays at second base. And this game is tied. RBI single by Reynolds. And we're tied at 2 here in the top of the 7th. Now the batter is Bonds. Dopson due to bat third in the bottom of the 7th inning. They're going to let him stay out there and try to get through the inning here. Bonds is 0 for 3. Reynolds on first base. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Now tied at 2. Reynolds at 15 stolen bases. And he'll stay where he is. Dopson will make the pitch. Dopson, 1-6. That's at the park. Olympique Stadium, 5-6. And it is a blank. We have a rare play. Rare plays men on. And that is a 51. Left fielder dives after a sinking liner. Resolved as an S7 range play. The left fielder is Jones. His range is a 3. That is a 3, and he makes the catch to retire the side. But we have to check for injury, as that is a fly out to left. And that was the left fielder. That is Tracy Jones. And remember, injuries in the postseason are full-time. His injury rating is a 5. That's definitely going to take him out of the game. But for how long? Jones is definitely out, and that is not good if he's a 5. That is a 1. Game plus 1d6. So it is 1 plus 1 is 2. Jones is going to miss the rest of the series. He's lucky. He only going to miss this game plus 1. So he's only going to be out for 2 games. I don't think I have him scheduled to start the 4th game anyway. But Jones is done for the game. Oh, wow. I thought Jones is going to be out for longer. But that'll be it for Tracy Jones. And he will not be available in game 4. So time out for a substitution here. But first of all, there was the final out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit. No runs, 2 hits. 2 hits. And we go to the bottom of the 7th inning, tied at 2. I know we're at the 7th inning stretch, but timeout here, as I have to make a change. As it's going to be, let's see, Jones is in left field. So Otis Nixon is going to move into left field, and Dave Martinez will now take over in center. So let's see. So I got to switch this around here. So Nixon will now go to left. Taking over in center will be Martinez. And let's see here. Martinez is in center, 3-4+1. So I do not have to change the center field marker. Left fielder Nixon, 4-0-1. I don't have to change that either. So I don't have to change the base runner advancement card. Okay. So Tracy Jones is out for the game. Will miss one game, but they said he'll be fine. I may have missed the rest of the series anyway. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Tomorrow night will be our next game. We go back to the junior circuit. It'll be game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland Athletics and the New York Yankees. We are at Yankee Stadium. Storm Davis will go for the Athletics, and Tommy John will go for the Yankees. A very pivotal game 3 tomorrow there at Yankee Stadium with that series tied at 1. Who will come away there? A big matchup tomorrow. Athletics versus the Yankees. Game 3 of that ALDS. That will be tomorrow night. Was in 1988 24-man rosters? No. 1986, I know, was 24-man rosters. They went back to 25 and 87, I believe. But that's one of the reasons why I have 26, just in case. Upon further review, they found out that Tracy Jones has a slight concussion. He's out for 2 games, which is more than the remaining games left in the series. I will remove him for the rest of the division series. He can return for the championship series if the Expos get to it. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Leading off for the Expos will be Nelson Santovania. Pirates need a pitcher. And they got a righty, right. So we're going to see a righty, I think, come on here for the Pirates. And it is going to be their old workhorse, Jeff Robinson. 11 wins, 5 losses, 9 saves, a 3.03 ERA. Both pitchers are probably going to leave with a no decision here. So Robinson will pitch to Santovania. Tracy was trying to keep up with the Joneses and got hurt. That's a little weak. Don't forget, Baseball Demos has his New York Yankees 2022 replay coming up in Payoff Pitch. And his NBC Game of the Week for 1975 begins this week on this Saturday. And what a game for it to be. The St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. 2 of the best pitchers. Bob Gibson pitching for the Cardinals and lefty Steve Carlton for the Phillies. Why would you not want to watch that? Gibby and lefty as he gets his NBC Game of the Week starting off on Saturday, 1975 season. Don't miss it. Robinson will pitch to Santovania as we start the bottom of the 7th, tied at 2. Robinson, 3-1. That's at the park. Olympic Stadium getting a lot of work. Olympic Stadium, 3-4. It's a fly to left. And getting over there is Bonds. And he'll make the catch for out number 1. 1 out, and here comes Rivera. Rivera's 0 for 2. Robinson, he'll deal. 3-1, again at the park. Olympique Stadium, 2-6. That's a fly to right. And going over there will be Wilson. And he'll make the catch for out number 2. John Dopson will be done as they're going to take him out. He pitched very well. But that'll be it for John Dopson. And the Expos couldn't have asked for any more than that. Coming on to pinch hit for the Expos will be Tom Foley. 265 average, 5 homers, 43 RBIs. Foley will pinch hit against Robinson here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Robinson will set up, and now he pitches. Robinson, 2-1, strikeout 10. That just missed. Foley, 6-1. It's a fly to left. And Barry Bonds will come over and grab it and retire the side. Nice job by Jeff Robinson. 1, 2, 3 go the Expos. Tied at 2 after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. How long does Chris take to ship a printed season? Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. I ordered a season on Sunday, and I got it Wednesday, or I think I got it Thursday. And remember, he lives in Idaho. You got to realize he lives in Idaho. That's where he's shipping these from. So he's shipping these second-day air and that kind of thing, USPS. Trust me, if you order something now, you should get it before the week is out. You should get it before. If you order it today and Monday, if you order it tonight, he'll probably ship it tomorrow, and you'll probably get it Friday or Saturday. But don't quote me on that. But he is the fastest. He is the fastest, though, when it comes to getting stuff out. You ordered this morning, but not got an email yet. As I said, he's very, very fast. But I don't know. If it's if you paid for it, see what happens tomorrow. But I mean, the thing about ordering seasons, I'm never in a rush. So I get them when I place an order for a seasons. I don't care. I'm never impatient about anything. We go to the top of the 8th. Jose Lean leads off for the Pirates. Expos need a pitcher, and they'll go right-left switch. So let's see who the Expos are going to bring out here. And they are going to go with Andy McGaffigan. 6 wins, no losses, 4 saves, a 2.76 ERA. McGaffigan will make another appearance. The Expos have a very good bullpen. McGaffigan will go ahead and pitch to Lean. Top of the 8th, tied at 2. McGaffigan, 5-6. Home run chance. Righty, 1-19. The 11 is good. Leaned again, missed one last time. He needs a 2. And he just missed it with a 3. 6-4, and instead he popped it up. Pop fly ball to third base, and Wallach will call for it and make the catch. 1 out, and Lean breaks the bat. Knows he got one to hit, but couldn't do anything with it. McGaffigan gave him a grapefruit, but he couldn't put the salt on it. Here's Van Slyke. Van Slyke is 0 for 3. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Like I said, if you got it in PDF, that's fine. Just use the PDF until you get the printed. McGaffigan will pitch. McGaffigan, 4-6. Walk plus 19. Barely ball 4, but he got it. Van Slyke is a 10, -1 is a 9, but a walk plus makes him a 19, and McGaffigan can't believe it. That's a walk to Van Slyke. He'll trot to first. And McGaffigan thought that ball was right down the alley, but the umpire said it was a little low. And now here's Bobby Bowe, who's also still looking for his first hit of this series. He's 0 for 3. Infield a double play depth. Strat. That's a 17. Van Slyke will stay where he is. McGaffigan will go ahead and pitch. McGaffigan, 2-3. Error on a grounder. Bonilla, 4-3. Base hit, center field. It's a single. Bonilla gets his first hit of the series. It's hit to center field. Martinez is out there. His error rating is a 4. That's a 10. He won't make an error. So normal runner advancement. Van Slyke, base runner 3. Single to center, -2. Only a 1 will get him to third, and it doesn't. He'll hold at second base. As Dave Martinez goes ahead and gets that in, and Van Slyke will hold. A base hit for Bobby Bonilla. That's his first hit of the series. And the batter now is Bream. Bream is 1 for 3. Let's see what we got here. And that's a 16, nothing happening. McGaffigan coming in, now in some trouble here. Top of the 8th, tied at 2. Pirates have runners here. Strategy roll, nothing on the 11. McGaffigan will set in and pitch. McGaffigan, 1-3, range play. Bream, 2-6, against the righty. It's a single past second, but it's a range play for Hudler. Double play depth, his range is a 3. He can't get it. That's going to be a base hit. Van Slyke, a base runner 3. That'll be enough. He will score, and the Pirates take the lead. Bonilla, base runner 2, and he will hold at second base. And Bream will hold at first. The Pirates have a 3-2 lead. Stadium groans. RBI single by Bream, a second hit of the game. As McGaffigan does not have the stuff tonight by the look of it. Next batter is Wilson. Wilson is 2 for 3. But now a 3-2 Pirates lead. And they're going to let him pitch to Wilson here. Still 1 out in the top of the 8th. Pirates looking to try to get some more. Because he was in at double play depth was the reason why he didn't get that ball. Strategy roll. And that's a 12. Nothing happening. McGaffigan will go ahead and pitch. McGaffigan, 3-4. Strikeout 7. He got him. And that's a big K. Now 2 outs. And here comes LaValliere. LaValliere 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Bonilla on at second. Bream on at first. Strategy roll. That's a 10. Nothing happening. McGaffigan will go ahead and pitch to LaValliere. Fans here at Olympic Stadium hoping for a good pitch. 6-4. Again a range play. LaValliere, 3-5. Ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Hudler again. This time his range is a 4. And he got it this time. He has it. He'll throw to first to retire the side. Inning over. 1 run on 2 hits. And the Pirates have taken a 3-2 lead here on the road. Bottom of the 8th. Jeff Robinson. He can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. Top of the order for the Expos. Here's Otis Nixon. He's 1 for 3. They're going to let Robinson pitch here. The bottom of the 8th setting it up for Gott. 3-2 Pirates. Robinson with the pitch. 6-3. That's a blank. Nixon. 4-3. Fly to left. And Bonds will get to it with ease. 1 out. Next batter is the new center fielder, Dave Martinez, coming in for the injured Tracy Jones, who will miss the rest of this series, but he can come back for the championship series if the Expos get there. Martinez, 255 average, 6 homers, 46 RBIs. Martinez actually is 0 for 11 right now for the postseason. Martinez looking for his first hit. Robinson, 2-6, strikeout 12, got him. Then he'll have to wait another chance to get his first hit. Struck him out, 2 away. And here comes the big cat. Galarraga, 2 for 3. Robinson settling in. Pirates have a 3-2 lead. Robinson, 2-2 against the righty. Walk plus, that's ball 4, and the tying run is on. So we'll walk to Galarraga, and the batter now is Brooks, and Brooks has been stingy at the plate. having a good night tonight. 2 for 3, a single and a triple, and reached on an error. 2 outs, 3-2 Bucks. Bottom of the 8th inning. Galarraga on it first. Anything on Strat? That's a no. Robinson will be tired after Brooks. Sets up and makes the deal. Robinson, 6-4, error on a grounder. Brooks, 1-2, base hit to right field. That's a single. Right fielder is Wilson. His error rating is a 4. That's an 11. He won't make an error. Normal runner advancement. Galarraga with 2 outs, base runner 3. Single to right, +1, a 1-4. Galarraga gets the third, and he does. Galarraga will get to third base. Brooks, runners at the corners, 2 outs. Another base hit for Brooks. And now the batter is Tim Wallach. And they're going to take out Robinson as he is tired. And they will bring in a pitcher just to try to get Wallach out. As Ryan Sullivan and John Haverly join us here at Stade Olympique. They need 1 out in the bottom of the 8th inning, the Pirates, and they're going to go ahead. Let's see who they're going to bring in to pitch to Wallach. And it's got to be a righty, I think. And coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Mike Dunn. 7 wins, 11 losses, a 3.92 ERA. Dunn trying to get a 1-out hold. Galarraga on at third, Brooks on at first. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Wallach the batter, he does have home run power. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 19. Dunn will set up against Wallach. Fans here at Olympic Stadium hoping for a good hit. Dunn will set up. Here comes the pitch. Dunn, 6-6. That's a blank. Wallach, 2-2. Popped up in the infield. It's a pop fly ball to short. Oberkfell will get to it. He will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, 1 hit and a walk. Pirates have a 3-2 lead after 8. We go to the top of the 9th inning. We'll see the Pirates will have Ken Oberkfell lead off. That's it from McGaffigan. The Expos will go to the bullpen, and they're going to go ahead and bring out their main closer. Or will they? No, they're not. They're actually going to go with a lefty on lefty. Coming on to pitch for the Expos will be Joe Hesketh. 4 wins, 3 losses, 9 saves, a 2.85 ERA. They're going to go with Hesketh against Oberkfell here. Oberkfell will bat. He is 1 for 3. Pirates looking for some insurance to try to take a 2-1 series lead here at Olympic Stadium. Hesketh, 1-6 against the lefty. Strikeout 10, that is high. Oberkfell, 6-6, ground ball to second base. And Hudler will handle it and throw it over for the out. Pinch hitter coming in from Mike Dunn. It's the 9th inning, so the Pirates can bring in anybody they want. And coming on to pinch hit for the Pirates will be Junior Ortiz. 280 average, 2 homers, 18 RBIs. He will pinch hit against Hesketh. 3-2 Pirates. Hesketh with the pitch. 6-2. Home run chance. That 8 is too high. Ortiz. 3-1. Grounder to second base. Hudler will take this again. And that'll be the 3rd straight putout that Hudler has done. 2 outs. The batter now is Bonds. Bonds is 0 for 4. He's still looking for his first hit in the series. He is 0 for 11. Hesketh will go ahead and pitch. Hesketh, 4-3. Hit by pitch. 4. Nope, that's high. Bonds, 2-1. And it's a grounder to second base again. And all the Expos are looking at Hudler. But Hudler's got it. Throws it over. Side retired. As Hudler has retired 4 straight batters, and the Expos want a chance to play, but Hudler says no. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the ninth, Pirates lead 3-2. But will we see some ninth inning magic? Speaking of Hudler, that's who leads off. Rex Hudler will lead off for the Expos. He's 0 for 3. Pirates are going to go to the closer, and that, of course, is Jim Gott. 6 wins, 6 losses, 34 saves, a 3.49 ERA. Gott trying to give the Pirates a 2-1 series lead. Gott will go ahead and settle in. Hudler will go ahead and get into the batter's box. No pitch clock violation. Gott with the pitch. Gott 2-3 against the righty. Walk 5. No, that's high. Hudler a 1-4. It's a fly ball to right field. And that's going to go to Wilson, and that's out number 1. 1 out, and here comes Santavina. Santavina is 0 for 3, and we'll see a pinch hitter for him as well. As coming on to pinch hit for the Expos will be Mike Fitzgerald. He'll take over at catcher if this game goes any further. A 271 average, 5 homers, 23 RBIs. Fitzgerald, if Gott makes him a mistake, that's going to be a goner. So Fitzgerald will now go ahead and pinch hit for Santavina. 1 out. Gott will settle in and make the pitch. Gott, 3-2. Home run result. And Fitzgerald has a 20 against righty. And boy, did the manager call it perfectly. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run. This game is tied. Ninth inning magic strikes again. Stadium cheers. Yippee! A 3-2 is a home run result, and against righties, Fitzgerald is a 20. He comes off the bench and sends it. We're tied at 3. The Expos do to the Pirates what the Pirates did to them in Game 1. Fitzgerald, a big-time bomb. And that means we're looking at extras here, so I got to put him in now in that. So 2-2, 8 plus 2. So Fitzgerald will now take over at catcher. And the batter now is Rivera. Gott goes ahead and blows the save. With 1 out here in the bottom of the ninth, this game is tied. Gott will pitch to Rivera. He's 0 for 3. Gott, 6-6 against the righty. Strikeout plus, he got him. And that's the second out. 2 outs. And now a pinch hitter coming in for Joe Hesketh as the Expos go to the bench. And they're going to bring in, coming in to pinch hit will be Wallace Johnson. A 309 average and 3 RBIs. Johnson will pinch hit against Gott. Unbelievable. A big-time tying home run by Mike Fitzgerald off the bench. And Gott slammed his glove on the ground, knew as soon as he let it go, as soon as the ball hit the bat, he already knew it was out of here. Gott will pitch to Johnson. Gott, 1-2. Against the switch left, that's going to be an out. And it'll be a fly ball to right field. Getting over there will be Wilson. He will make the catch, and we have free baseball. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. 1 run on a hit, a pinch hit home run by Mike Fitzgerald. We're tied at 3 after 9. Game of the year candidate, absolutely. We go to the top of the 10th inning, tied at 3. Jose Lean leads off for the Pirates. Expos need a pitcher. And it's right-left switch. And coming on to pitch for the Expos is going to be Jeff Parrott. 12 wins, 4 losses, 6 saves, a 2.65 ERA. Parrott will be the 4th Expo pitcher. No ghost runners at all in the postseason. No ghost runners at all. Not in the postseason. Parrott will go ahead, and in the regular season, I would use ghost runners if a starter had to come in to pitch. Parrott will go ahead and pitch to lead here to start the top of the 10th. Parrott, 2-5, possible error. Leaned, 1-2. That's a fly ball hit to right field. That's hit to Brooks. His error rating is a 6. That's a 15. He'll make the catch. 1 out. Fly ball hit to right. And here comes Van Slyke, and he is 0 for 3 with a walk. Parrott will set it and pitch. Parrott, 3-4, strikeout 15, just missed. Van Slyke, 2-3, ground ball to third, handled easily by Wallach. He tosses it over, 2 outs. And now Bobby Bowe, who's 1 for 4, finally got his first hit. Parrott will go ahead, set it up, and pitch. Parrott, 5-6, error on a throw. Bonilla, 6-5. Nope, that's a fly ball to center. And Martinez will come under there. He'll make the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning by Jeff Parrott. We go to the bottom of the 10th, tied at 3. Top of the order for the Expos, here's Otis Nixon. Gott can pitch to one more batter before he tires. They're going to let him pitch here. We're now in extra innings, so now I got to be a little conservative with the pitchers. Bottom of the 10th inning, tied at 3. Gott blows a save to Mike Fitzgerald, who comes off the bench and blasts one out. And now the Expos a chance to win it in the 10th inning. Gott with the pitch. Gott, 5-5. That's a pitcher result at 4 against the switch left is too high. Nixon, 6-6. It's a grounder to first base, and that'll be handled by Bream, and that's the first out. 1 down, here's Martinez. Martinez is 0 for 1 since coming in for the injured Tracy Jones. Gott with the pitch. Gott, and Gott is now tired, by the way. Gott, 1-3, strikeout 3, got him. He goes ahead and gets Martinez. And now here's Galarraga. Galarraga, 2 for 3, 2 singles and a walk. Gott sets in there. Fans Olympic Stadium would like Gott to make another mistake. Gott, 2-5, possible error. Galarraga, a 6-4, and that's a fly ball hit to center field. Van Slyke going after it. His error rating is a 2. That's an 18, and he will make the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across. After 10, we're still tied at 3. We got more free baseball. We go to the top of the 11th inning, tied at 3. Parrott will stay out there. Gott is now tired. They'll see if he may go one more inning. But leading off for the Pirates will be Sid Bream, and he's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Tied at 3, top of the 11th. A very pivotal game 3 here in the NLDS. Parrott will set up and pitch. Parrott, 2-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Bream, 6-3. Fly ball hit the left. Nixon will get to it and make the play. 1 out. The batter is Wilson. Wilson is 2 for 4. He's got 2 singles. Parrott will set in there and pitch. Parrott, 3-1. Strikeout 19. That's high. Wilson, 5-1. Popped up. That's a pop fly ball to second base. And Hudler will get to it, 2 down. Now the batter is Lavalier. Lavalier 2 for 4. He has 2 singles. Parrott looking in, and now here comes the pitch. Parrott 4-1. Pitcher result 17. That's high. Lavalier 4-4 against the righty. It's a base hit. He slaps that past third, and the go-ahead run is on base. Lavalier gets his 3rd hit of the game. A chance now for Oberkfell, and he is 1 for 4. Strategy rolls are still on. That is a 3. Lavalier actually gets the steal sign, and he says, what? Are you kidding me? Let Oberkfell swing the bat. Parrott will go ahead and pitch to Oberkfell. Parrott is now tired, but they're going to go with him here. Parrott will set in, and he will pitch. Parrott, 1-6, strikeout 19. That is high. Oberkfell, 6-5, base hit right past second. That's a single. Even with 2 outs, Lavalier will have to hold at second base. But now runners at first and second with the go-ahead run in scoring position. And we'll see a pinch hitter in for Gott. So the Pirates will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit for the Pirates will be John Cangelosi, 254 average, no homers, 8 RBIs. Cangelosi will now pitch there. Parrott is tired. That will be it for him. They will not let him pitch. And the Expos will go to the bullpen here. And it looks like they're going to probably bring in a right-hander. And the Expos are going to go ahead and bring in Tim Burke. 3 wins, 5 losses, 18 saves, a 3.40 ERA. Burke is the 5th Expo pitcher. 2 outs, top of the 11, tied at 3. Burke will pitch to Cangelosi here. Go ahead run at second base. Strategy roll. That's an 11, no play. Burke will go ahead and get the ball. He gets the sign. Now he deals. Burke, 3-2, strikeout 12. Just missed. Cangelosi, 1-4, and it's a ground ball to first. Galarraga will get it, take care of himself, and that retires the side. No runs on 2 hits. The Pirates can't get any ones across, and we will go to the bottom of the 11th. Leading off for the Expos is Hubie Brooks, and he's having a good night. He is 3 for 4, 2 singles, a triple, and reached on an error. Pirates need a pitcher. And coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Brian Fisher. 8 wins, 10 losses, save, a 4.61 ERA. In a matchup of bullpens, the Expos are the better team, but Brian Fisher will try to get this into the 12th. Bottom of the 11th inning, tied at 3. Brooks is the batter. Fisher with the pitch. Fisher, 5-2, wild pitch, ball 1. 1-6 against the righty. That's going to be an out, and it'll be a fly ball hit the right, and Wilson will get to it and put it away, 1 down. 1 out. Here comes Wallach. Wallach is 1 for 4, a double and reached on an error. Fisher goes ahead and deals. Fisher 1-5 against the righty. Blank. Wallach 3-6, and that's a ground ball hit to short. Oberkfell will take care of it. Toss it over. 2 outs. And now the batter is Hudler. Hudler is 0 for 4. Fisher sets in there. Hudler looking for a good pitch. Fisher, 5-4. That's a blank. He's not tired. Hudler, 6-5. It's a single. He hits it past second base, and the Expos have the winning run on. That's the first hit of the game for Hudler. And now the batter is Mike Fitzgerald, the new catcher, who came off the bench and slapped a bomb. He gets a nice hand from the Olympic Stadium crowd, and they would like him to do this again. Do it again. So tied at 3 here. Bottom of the 11th inning, 2 outs. Strategy roll, and that's a 17. Nothing happening. Fisher, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. Fisher, 5-6, error on a grounder. Fitzgerald, 2-1, and that is not going to be an error. That is hit right back to Fisher. And because of that, an error on a grounder, that would have been a base hit up the middle, but Fisher gets a chance to throw him out. A hit ball right to Fisher. Fitzgerald on his way to first. The only way he's safe is on a 1. Nope, he is thrown out at first base, and the side is retired. That's a ground out to the pitcher. No runs and a hit, and more free baseball coming up. After 11, we're still tied at 3. Is anybody watching this game? Because the chat has died. I mean, come on. Any of you guys still out there? Would be nice to know if you guys are still there. Nobody said anything about a big-time home run in the bottom of the ninth? Come on. Where are you guys? Wake up. We go to the top of the 12th inning. Tied at 3 here. Tim Burke will come back on the mound. He'll continue to pitch. He can pitch to 4 batters before retiring. Barry Bonds leads off for the Bucks. He is 0 for 5. He can't get a hit to save his life. Tied at 3, top of the 12th. Just wondering if you guys are out there. I mean, a big time base home run on the bottom of the 9th inning, and nobody said anything. Burke will pitch. Burke, 4-5, range play. Bonds, 4-4. That's a base hit to right field, but it's a range play for Hubie Brooks. Brooks can still keep Bonds hitless. His range is a 4. And he does. It's a 1, makes the catch, and Bonds cannot believe it. Barry Bonds goes back to the dugout saying, what have I got to do to get a hit? 1 out, and the batter is Leaned. Leaned is 0 for 4 with a walk. Burke will go ahead and pitch. Burke, 1-2 against the righty. Strikeout 9, just missed. Leaned, 1-2, and that is a fly to right. And that'll be caught by Brooks. That's out number 2. 2 outs now for Van Slyke. Van Slyke is 0 for 4 with a walk. Burke will go ahead, settle in here. 2 outs, top of the 12th. Burke with the pitch. Burke, 3-5, error on a grounder. Van Slyke, 6-5 against the righty. Nope, that's a slow hit ball to second base. Up with it is Hudler. Van Slyke's base runner 3. Throw to first. Not in time. Van Slyke. Nope, that is in time. They got him. That's a 6. And he is out of there. A ground out to second, and 1, 2, 3 go the Bucks. As we go to the bottom of the 12th, tied at 3. Brian Fisher will remain on the mound. And Luis Rivera will bat for the Expos. He is 0 for 4 here on the bottom of the 12th. Tied at 3. Fisher will pitch. Now we're in extra innings. I got to be a little conservative with the pitchers. Fisher will go ahead and deal. Fisher, 4-5. That is a blank. Rivera, 4-3. And that's a fly to left. And Bonds will get to that. And that's out number 1. Pinch hitter coming in for Tim Burke. He'll be done. And the Expos will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit will be Jeff Hewson. 310 average, 3 RBIs, pretty much a ringer card. But Jeff Hewson will go ahead and bat against Fisher. 1 out in the bottom of the 12th. Fisher will go ahead and deal. Fisher, 3-3. That's a blank. Hewson, 1-5. Base hit. That'll be slapped past second, and Hewson is on base. Winning run at first. And here comes Nixon. Nixon is 1 for 5. Infield is a double play depth. Hewson had 2 stolen bases. That is a 4. He actually gets the steal sign. 13 plus 2 is 15. LeVire -1 is 14. Ooh. Oh, do I try to steal second with Hewson? He only had 2 stolen bases. Oh, man. I'm going to let Nixon swing. Fisher will go ahead and pitch to Nixon. Brian B says send him. Okay, we'll send him. Hewson will go instead. He takes off. LeVire throws a 1-14. He is safe. And he is. Hewson gets in there and he'll slide into second. And now the winning run is in scoring position. That takes away the double play. And they're going to go ahead and walk Otis Nixon and let Dave Martinez bat because that run doesn't matter. So they're going to intentionally walk Nixon, and Fisher will pitch to Martinez. Martinez is 0 for 2. He struck out twice. So Hewson on at second, Nixon on at first. 1 out here. Bottom of the 12 tied at 3. Infield is back at double play. Fisher will go ahead and prepare for the pitch. Strategy roll. And that's a 9. Nothing happening. Fisher winds up. And here comes the pitch. Fisher 4-3. And against the lefty. That is a blank. Can Martinez get a big hit? 2-4. No. It's a ground ball to third. Where's that ball hit? And that ball is hit in the hole. Hit in the hole. Martinez, 1, 2. Second base, pivot, lean, -1. The only way they turn a double play is on a 1. No. Nixon gets the third. So Hewson gets the third. Nixon thrown out at second base. Martinez the first. 2 outs. They cannot turn the double play. So that is a fielder's choice, as Martinez also hasn't gotten a hit in the postseason, but now a chance for the big cat. Galarraga is 2 for 4, 2 singles and a walk. Question is, are they going to let Fisher pitch to him? I'm going to check the bullpen here. And the answer is no. Fisher's going to come out of the game. Galarraga does a little worse against lefties, although he has more power. And let's see who they're going to bring in to bat. And it is going to be, coming on to pitch for the Pirates, will be Bob Kipper. 2 wins, 6 losses, a 3.74 ERA. Kipper is going to be the 6th Pirate pitcher. So Bob Kipper will pitch to Andres Galarraga. 2 outs, bottom of the 12th, tied at 3. Fans here at Olympic Stadium know that Galarraga, he could do it. Fans are loud. They are ready to explode here. Fans are trying to run Kipper. Strategy roll. That's a 14, no play. Kipper will now pitch to the big cat. Fans are loud. Here comes the windup and the deal. 2-6. Error on a throw. Galarraga, a 4-2, and that's going to be a base hit. Now the throwing error won't matter. Error on a throw, and S6 is an infield single. It's a slow rolling ground and a shortstop. Oberfeld tries to get it, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be a base hit for Galarraga. He gets the first. Hewson scores. Expos win it 4-3. Walk off. That's your game. Stadium cheers. Yippee, yippee, yippee. An error on a throw on an S1 to S6 is an automatic infield single, and that was hit to short. Oberkfell wouldn't have made an error anyway, but that is an infield single with a chance to try with a throwing error chance. It doesn't matter. The run scores. It's 4-3 Expos. And they take a 2-1 series lead, but they needed some extra innings in order to do it. And the Expos are one win away from the National League Championship Series. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. And the Expos pull out a 4-3 victory, and they will have a chance to eliminate the Pirates on Friday. Final line score coming up. For the Expos, 4 runs on 11 hits and no errors. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 11 hits and 3 errors. They were awful in the field. The winning pitcher is Tim Burke. He'll go ahead and get the win and go to 1-0 in the postseason. Brian Fisher takes the loss, even though Kipro gave up the hit, but the run was charged to Fisher, and he'll drop to 0-1 for the postseason. A big victory for the Expos. They now have a 2-1 series lead, and we'll see if they can knock out the National League East champs. And on Thursday, the Mets will try to knock out the National League West champs again. As the Montreal Expos now have a 2-1 lead. Tomorrow night on the network, Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Oakland Athletics and the New York Yankees. Storm Davis will go for the Athletics, and Tommy John goes for the Yankees. Who will take the lead in that series tomorrow night at Yankee Stadium? I know you guys don't want to miss that one tomorrow night. Another Game of the Year candidate here. This postseason has been exciting, so don't miss tomorrow night. Athletics, Yankees, Davis, and John. Be there or be square. Rick Query, Texag 75. Brian B, Baseball with the Demos. Dwayne Martz, Clee Baseball Fan. Frank Rosank, Ryan Sullivan, John Haverly, David Vega, Doug Hunt, and of course, Steeler Fan. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on the way out to the turnstiles. I'm pretty sure this game deserved it. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. See you guys tomorrow night. The Expos needed extras in order to do it. They win this in 12 innings, 4-3 over the Pirates. The Expos lead this National League Division Series 2-1. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.